friends, welcome back to the channel AK Gardening Passion. Friends, today's video is on indoor plant, that is Xanadu plant. But friends, before starting the actual video, do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon if not yet done. Friends, if you are new on my channel, then do it definitely. Friends, if you press the bell icon, then you will be notified when my video is uploaded or whenever the new video is on my channel. So let's see the introduction of Xanadu plant. Xanadu plant belongs to philodendrons. Philodendrons are plants which are grown mostly indoors or in bright light without direct sunlight. There are many varieties of philodendrons like climbers, upright plants, and also depending upon the leaf's shape. But these philodendrons are poisonous plants. Xanadu plant is used for indoor gardens. It is a shade-loving plant but requires the bright sunlight. It grows nearly 3 to 4 feet when grown in huge containers on its maturity. It is mostly planted in containers and beds. Due to its green foliage of leaves and its shapes, Xanadu plant is used widely. It is easiest plant to grow, so it is best plant for beginner gardeners. Xanadu plant grows upright and the plant and the leaves can turn to 14 to 16 inch when grown in huge containers. So friends, the soil required for Xanadu plant is the soil should be well draining soil. For potting mix, friends, you can use 30% of cocopeat, 30% of garden soil and 20% of vermicompost or cow dung manure, and also you can add 20% of sand. This potting mix is best for Xanadu plant. Mix up the contents and fill up the containers. Friends, the plant in this video is my Xanadu plant. I have bought it from local nursery nearly 1 year back. I have planted it in 6-inch pot and I have kept this plant indoors, which is adding on green foliage. Then talking about propagation of Xanadu plant. Xanadu plant is propagated by the root division or soil division, as the plant produces small plants from it. So these can be separated and planted, or also you can grow the Xanadu plant by stem cutting, but the stem should have aerial roots. If the plant doesn't have aerial roots, then it will be difficulty to propagate them. Friends, next is about water requirement of Xanadu plant. Xanadu plant likes and requires moist soil. Water the plant when you feel that the soil has become dry. So water 3 times in a week in summer season, once a week in winter season, depending upon the climatic conditions and temperature. But take care that the drainage of water is there. If the water remains stagnated, then it can cause root rot and the plant may die due to it. Hence, it can tolerate dry soil, but it can't tolerate wets. So friends, talking about the fertilizer requirement. The plant does not require much fertilizers when you have already used fertilizers in potting mix. But after 1 year, you can spray NPK if you use chemical fertilizers, and if you use organic fertilizers, then you can add vermicompost or cow dung manure or bone meal or liquid manure to the plant. But don't forget to water the plant immediately after adding the fertilizers. So friends, the light requirement for Xanadu plant. Xanadu plant is indoor plant which loves shade, but it requires full bright light. And when you keep this plant in direct sunlight for longer time, the plant will not tolerate the sunlight and the leaves of Xanadu will turn to yellow in color. So friends, talking about the pruning of Xanadu plant, the plant does not require pruning. Only you can cut off the stems if the plant has grown densely and remove the dried leaves. So friends, diseases on the Xanadu plant. Some disease of this plant is attack of mealybugs and spider mites. For it, you can spray neem oil. So friends, talking about the maintenance of Xanadu plant. Xanadu plant is low maintenance plant. The leaf of the Xanadu plant will remain for nearly 1 month, so there is no leaf fall. Due to it, the area around the plant remains clean and neat. And friends, only the thing is you have to repot the plant if you see the plant has grown densely and when there is root bound. And also you can cut off the yellow or dried leaves or dried parts of the plant. So friends, some tips to grow Xanadu plant. Tip 1. Use well draining soil as informed in soil requirements. Tip 2. Place the plant in bright light but don't keep it in direct sunlight. Tip 3. Water the plant if the soil becomes dry. So friends, add on the Xanadu plant as indoor plant in your indoor gardens, entrances, balconies, parking areas, study room, living rooms, but take care that it is poisonous plant. So friends, add on Xanadu plant in your plants collection and enjoy the green foliage. So friends, it was all about the Xanadu plant. Add on some more points in comment box. Thanks for watching. So friends, keep watching for more upcoming interesting videos. Thank you.